Thank you, Steve. So what we want to do is actually talk about how we can create jobs and opportunities along the city's corridor. Most of you know that I've been in Charlotte a while, and I've seen the disinvestment that was historical in this community. What I think is great is that the Charlotte City Council and I agree that this disinvestment was not right for us. It may have been at a moment in time, but what we do now can change the history that we had. And I believe that all of this is possible because people are committed to each other. So I'm really proud that on Monday night, the Charlotte City Council approved 4.4, I can't even say these kinds of numbers. I've never had a budget that big. Oh, I did one time, but it wasn't my money. Approved over $4 million to community nonprofits who will launch opportunity hubs in each of our corridors of opportunity. That deserves some applause. You know, every year the council goes away and talks about what are the priorities. This council has set a priority to promote workforce development, economic opportunities, and business growth. Now, how do you do that? The hubs are essential. It checks every box that we need to have, and so we do this for the communities that were underinvested in the past. Since 2020, the City of Charlotte has worked hard to create infrastructure and opportunity for safety, economic development, mobility, and one of my favorites, housing. This investment in the corridors is very important because it adds the idea that everyone in this community can thrive as long as we work together and we work and pull in the same direction. When we start talking about economic development and small business empowerment, just look at the intersection of Beatties Ford and LaSalle. Eastland Yards, one of our larger projects that impacts the Albemarle Central Corridor neighborhood and area. The acquirement of property on West Boulevard that was once home to crime and now will be revitalized to meet the community's need, the playbook that the community creates. These projects and other projects like this grow every day in our corridors. And today we add opportunity hubs to that list. Six nonprofits will receive grants and are tasked with creating the space to connect small business owners, entrepreneurs, residents to financial assistance, access to capital, job opportunities, and a lot more. Just think about this, how you can change a community just by opening the space that they can enter and feel like they are respected and are due this opportunity. So I'm excited to see what's to come. It's always great to have the grand opening, but I look forward to the day that we learn how much difference it makes. So let's thank all of the people that are providing this opportunity with the grant winners. Latin America Chamber of Commerce of Charlotte, stand up if you're representing them. Liz Charlotte, where's Liz Charlotte? There you are. Freedom Communities. There you are. Yeah, thank you. The Inn. I love this one. She built this city. Come on over here. Does everybody sing when they say your name? Well, it's a good thing is I don't really sing that well. So, and our last participant is the Hispanic Contractors Association of the Carolinas. We have entrusted to these organizations the change that we want to make. And I want to say we're grateful for it. We're looking forward to the success that you're going to have. Let's just go ahead and get the work done so that everybody in this city can be able to be proud to live here. Now I'd like to welcome Danielle Frazier up to talk more about our corridors, workforce development, and the HUB program. Welcome, Danielle.
Well, thank you, Mayor Lyles, and thank you for your leadership and your support and continued vision of this Corridors of Opportunity vision of the City of Charlotte. We are so excited and happy to have everyone here today to learn about the city's new investment toward job training, workforce development, and opportunity growth for corridor residents and businesses. Corridors of Opportunity is a visionary initiative by the City of Charlotte to create vibrant, safe, and prosperous communities where families can build legacies for the future. The mission of the Corridors of Opportunity is to foster thriving communities for residents and businesses, build lasting legacies, and grow communities equitably. Corridors are vital to the health of Charlotte's communities, serving as links that connect people to the resources and businesses they need to live and thrive. This is why it is so important for us to have physical hubs in each corridor to offer assistance to the community. The City of Charlotte's workforce development efforts seek to improve awareness of career paths and access to workforce development services across our community, build and strengthen talent pipelines, connect more diverse talent to job opportunities, and expand the capacity of our workforce development system through great partners that we're recognizing today. This is about meeting people where they are in their respective communities to ensure they have access to the services and the supports that they need. These 6 hubs will reduce barriers that underserved and underrepresented small business owners, entrepreneurs, and residents face in accessing programs and resources needed to recover, to grow, to stabilize, start their businesses, or find employment. Hubs are run by various nonprofits, so each will have its own look and feel. They will, however, meet the needs of residents in their community. Now, I would like to recognize once again the partners and the grantees that have received funds. So when I name your organization, if you could just wave one more time. The Latin American Chamber of Commerce. They will support the Albemarle Road Central Avenue corridor. Their Spark Central Hub will provide a business incubation, workforce development lab, and networking event space. LISC Charlotte. They will support the Betty's Ford Road, Rossell's Ferry Road corridor. They will have financial services and digital equity programs for businesses. The NEO Foundation. They will support the West Boulevard corridor. They will provide mentoring, workshops, one-on-one coaching to small businesses and nonprofits. And She Built This City. They will support the Sugar Creek Interstate 85 corridor. They will provide construction trade apprenticeship programs for women. The Hispanic Contractors Association of the Carolinas. They will support the North Graham North Tryon corridor. They will provide OSHA certification, training for minority and Hispanic in the construction industry, along with workforce development and talent connections for individuals. And last, but certainly not least, Freedom Communities, our final grantee winner and the host of our press conference today. They will support the Freedom Drive and Wilkinson Boulevard corridor. And I would like now to invite Mr. Mark Talbot up to share how he will impact this community. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to everybody. You're getting the B team today. Our executive director, Hannah Beavers, is not here, but we are really glad to have this group here. You can't imagine how honored we are just to host you here at the Tuck Opportunity Hub. We are not only excited to be a recipient of this generous grant from the City of Charlotte, but to host each of you where our work happens every day in the Freedom Wilkinson corridor. Our staff, you see many of them here. Raise your hand. All of our staff and board members, many of which are here, have made this happen over the last 5 years. And it's pretty exciting. Our mission is to drive holistic family and community transformation through innovative programs and real estate investments in the Freedom Drive corridor. This is our place. Limiting our geographic service area allows us to go deep and work holistically, addressing the interconnections of housing, education, mental and physical health, employment, and a network of support. With the tagline you see around here of family-centered community transformation, we invest simultaneously in families and infrastructure so that as families transform, their community does too. For the last 4 years, we've called Enderley Park and this corridor our home, and have fallen in love with our amazing neighbors, many of which are here today. We purchased this church where you are today that otherwise would have been torn down and redeveloped and converted it into the Tuck Opportunity Hub. In an effort to address the deficit of quality child care, we partnered with community leader and preschool provider Gloria Dukes, who boasts 3 decades of experience generating some of our local schools' best readers. Bright Future Learning Center now provides high-quality childhood education to over 70 infants and toddlers right here on site. If you look out the window, you might see some of them on the playground. That's our blessing every day. This is also home to our offices and our Moms Moving Forward program, through which we serve year-long cohorts of single moms living in the corridor. Moms Moving Forward helps these moms build the skills, mindset, and support network to transform their whole household. Mothers get paid for their participation to remove barriers and reward their progress. And we employ coaches who work with moms and their children to set and meet goals to move their families forward. To date, we've successfully launched 9 cohorts of the program. Our 7th cohort will be graduating in just a month. Over 375 women and children have taken part since 2020. Many of these moms are or aspire to be small business people and will certainly benefit from the Business Hub grant. Alongside our Moms Moving Forward program and commitment to early education, affordable housing stands as a key pillar of Freedom Communities. We're dedicated to expanding the availability of affordable rental options and enabling low-income families to pursue home ownership opportunities. Our aim is to foster a community where housing is accessible, is attainable for all. Our unique partnerships have yielded 579 affordable rentals, transitional homes, and for-sale housing units, with over 200 more in the pipeline. So, Mayor, we share your passion for housing. Our strategy for this Business Opportunity Hub is to transform one of the buildings just around the corner into the Freedom Business Hub that will provide the essential elements of space that's affordable, networking, advocacy, knowledge, and general capacity building to Westside entrepreneurs. We're excited to partner with great providers of support like Goodwill, Aspire Community Capital, the Boost Pad, and Central Piedmont Community College. We've dreamed of having a space that's affordable for these small businesses to operate out of, where their support is under the same roof. We were dreaming of this even before this grant even came up, so it fit perfectly into our plans. Mayor Lyles, thanks. City Council, thanks. Victoria Watlington, Malcolm Graham, and all the others. Tracy Dodson, the Economic Development Department. Aaron, thank you for your leadership. Thank you. We love what we get to do. We love the fact that we have the opportunity to impact families and experience economic mobility and transformation in this community. We want to thank you for coming out today. We look forward to hosting you again. Hopefully this summer we'll be having a grand opening, and we'd love to do this again. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. I'm Lawrence Corley, Media Relations Manager here with the City of Charlotte. At this time, we will conclude our announcement for today's press conference. To our media partners, we thank you for your attendance and your support. We will be more than happy to set up interviews afterwards, and there are press releases available upon request. Again, thank you all and have a great day.